I got 100 on deck, got another 5 upset, all in my ear saying I'm up next, but it's one little thing that's keeping me stressed. Like, tell me how we haven't met yet. I've been patient, I've been waiting for the best. I don't even really care about the rest. I wanna know why we haven't met yet. No, I wouldn't trade places. Things that we doing, your ex-man would hate it. Slow up your roll, girl, please have some patience.
Anyways, before I even came to work, I actually stopped at AutoZone. I got myself a thermostat housing because mine actually cracked. These have a tendency to do that because they're plastic. They're just hard plastic. They obviously warp and crack. Mine actually cracked right here because yesterday I just tried to loosen everything so I can install the new radiator that I got. It's a high performance radiator, which is going to cool the engine a lot more. Plus, it already has a high flow water pump, which is awesome. So here's this. I am going to be replacing this with an eBay one that I saw that was $8. I just couldn't wait because, you know, I'm using the wife's car right now. So yeah, I got this, guys, and we're going to be switching this out plus installing the new radiator tonight. Hopefully I can get it home at a decent time because I live pretty freaking far. Most of you guys know already. So yeah, anyways, let's get to work.
How you framing? She gon' quit like hasta luego. I'm on a boat, it's straight to Tobago. Kinda late, but I'm on the way though. Hair in a braid, it twists like tornado. Sunset on your legs and you in a sundress. I can tell by your face that he got you upset. You don't need a wife, you making him your ex. Got a lot of problems, I can make it one less. White wine in your bloodline, working like you on the front line. Face shimmer in the sunlight. You know it's better when it's done right. I gotta meet you like a deadline. I hope somebody introduce us. Goose on the rocks in my 2 cups. 11 in the breeze, give you goosebumps. I got 100 on deck, got another 5 upset. All in my ear saying I'm up next, but it's one little thing that's keeping me stressed. Like, please tell me how we haven't met yet. Girl, I'm over here just waiting for the best. I don't even really care about the rest. I don't know how we haven't met yet. Oh, you got a real familiar face. Excuse me, but boo, do I know your name? I'm guilty and I got an open case. To crush it, now you don't wanna complicate. Sorry, I just drank 2 glasses of Chardonnay. And you know I really gotta be honest, babe. You know I like it, you don't even gotta ask. I heard you're single, damn, I knew it wouldn't last. Lock eyes and we stop time. I've been looking all night. Tell me that you're stressed and I tell you that it's alright. A part of me left my body when I met you. And you a boss, I don't wanna overstep.
Alright guys, so I'm going to do my best at filming at night. I know I don't have any light over here, but I am going to get some sort of light, you know, to get on the engine. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be removing the radiator and switching it out with the performance one. That is aluminum, and it's way bigger than the one from the original. So I'm going to be switching those 2 out. I'll explain where I got that from here in a little bit. And also an electric fan. This thing pushes so much air, which is awesome because it's going to keep the car cooler because it already has the high water, the high flow water pump. And this plus that, man, this car is going to be running so much cooler. Oh, and not to mention, I am going to be switching the thermostat for a high performance one as well. So the whole cooling system is going to be awesome until I get some silicone hoses. First step, some lighting. All right guys, now that I got the lighting situated, first step for doing this process is going to be to remove the fan clutch. It is a 32. I have a 32 millimeter. Luckily, I did loosen it yesterday, and I just used a chisel and a hammer. It's gonna come off super easily, as you can see where I banged it right there. It's not gonna unbalance it or anything like that. Just try not to hit it too hard because you don't want to damage the water pump. I mean, this is clockwise, not counterclockwise.
Here we gotta get to all time. You the best of all time, all mine.
Oh, fan clutch again. Sorry, I can't even talk. So we took this out, right? Next step is to take out the radiator, but we're gonna have to loosen a couple things first. One right there and one over here. So we're gonna have to unscrew those, and might just have to cut those with the wire cutters. So give me 1 sec. All right, once we got a pair of these, we're just gonna cut the wires. These are really good for cutting wires and metal and stuff like that. All right guys, once we got all these little ties off, the wire ties, get to removing this, which is the plastic cover. Also this little reservoir here, the coolant reservoir, we're gonna have to remove that. Probably relocate it somewhere else. I don't know if the new radiator has the same mounting brackets, so yeah, we're gonna switch those up too. Getting that out of the way, we're gonna have to remove all these hoses that are connected to the shield and remove this, also with the reservoir.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the...
Also, one more thing, whenever you're working with coolant or if you get some on your hands, make sure you wash it off immediately. That way it doesn't irritate your hands afterwards. All right, once your hands are clean, you can get back to work. You just gotta give it a good tug, guys, so it can come out. The good thing about mine is that it actually has a plug where the sensor is supposed to go, so I'm probably going to use that one for the other radiator that I have over there. All right, next step is to take these up on both sides, and the radiator should just pop straight up.
These walls fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go.
Just look at them from the top. First of all, one of them is way thicker than the other one for better cooling. As you can see, I'll put both of them side to side. Just check that out. Just look at how massive the other one is compared to the OEM one. This is like an inch and a half, and the other one's like 3 inches, to be honest with you. So I know I did this off camera, but I actually went ahead and took out all of the AC components, such as the AC condenser, and I'm about to just take out the AC compressor. As far as venting in the car, that's what I used to use, but I have an idea to where I'm also going to be able to, you know, get some air to circulate inside the car. That way I don't freaking overheat or, you know, get too hot, which I don't really mind because the temperatures are dropping, but I'm still going to have to fix that. Next step is to dismantle that, take it out, and put in the new one. So as far as that goes, I'm going to set it together right now.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Basically putting it back together now. I put the zip tie rivets on, and it seems pretty straight. Like, I just kind of eyeballed it. I know there's a couple creases right there where you can see that I've already mounted previously, but that's actually perfect where it actually sits, so I'm gonna leave it there. The wiring is just about done. I just, you know, extended the cord a little bit. I'm gonna have it to where it's a switch, so it's constantly gonna be on. For better performance, I would say thermostat housing in. Hose is almost connected. I just have to put the other hose that connects on here, and I'm gonna have to put the reservoir. Once the reservoir is in, Just gotta tighten these hoses, add some coolant, and we pretty much should be set to go. Alright guys, so I didn't want to record anything boring, so I just wanted to get straight to it. The car is actually running right now. I'm expecting for leaks, which I don't see any, along the thermostat housing, which is good. So far everything is good. Let me show you all that the fan actually works. I'm going to turn it on. It's not on right now. I'm going to run a switch into the cabin, because I also have one more switch there left on my switch panel that I'm not using, and that's going to be the one that's going to be running the fan. So let me show you guys that it actually works. Alright guys, we're back at it again. I know it is the next day, and I'm going to show you that the fan actually works. I already tested it out yesterday night, and it actually kept the temperatures 30 or 40 degrees cooler, which was awesome. So we know it's doing its job. That fan is pushing so much air. And yeah, I actually got that fan from eBay. I'm going to put the link in the description if you guys want to get it. I think it's one of the best ones instead of going with two small ones. So let me show you, let me turn it on, let me turn on the car and everything, make sure that everything's working properly. Alright, let's start this. Maybe today, later, I'm gonna go to AutoZone, get some wire, and connect it straight to the switch, so that way I don't have to keep connecting it from the battery, which is what I'm doing right now. What's cool about this fan is that it actually pushes and pulls if you need it to. So I have my positive connected here, and this is my ground. What I usually do is I put it here, I just clamp it down with the bolt. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the next videos. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like it. If you don't, I'm going to be doing some better content soon. I'm going to be actually moving the car and drifting it everywhere. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that.